Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Guys, the newest episode of The Flash, Season 2, Episode 23, The Race of His Life, just finished airing on TV. Now I'm here to review / just talk about the episode. If you haven't seen the newest episode of The Flash, The Race of His Life, the Season 2 finale for The Flash, if you haven't seen it, click away now. I'm getting into spoilers in this review. You've been warned. This is a spoiler review for this episode. Spoilers are coming. You've been warned. Okay, let's jump into this episode. So like I do in every one of my reviews, if something big happens at the end, we talk about that first. So let's talk about the very last thing we see in this episode, and that is Barry saves his mother from Reverse Flash. This opens up so many things, because I honestly thought they would never go down this road, and essentially what this does, it creates the Flashpoint paradox, where in the story, Bruce Wayne doesn't become Batman. Bruce Wayne dies in the alleyway, and Thomas Wayne, his father, becomes Batman. And then I think in this story that he isn't actually the Flash in this storyline. Now, I know they're not going to follow that story verbatim, but basically they just set up the Flashpoint paradox. That's what they basically just did. They're going to do their own version. Now, my biggest question is, we see that. Are we going to jump right to 2016, 2017 in current time for Season 3? Is Barry going to have his speed? Or is he going to be just a human and he has to get his speed all over again, just like in the Flashpoint paradox? Maybe. I don't know. It just blows my mind because I honestly did not expect this to happen. And that is a way to end Season 2. They ended Season 1 with the freaking, whatever the thing is called that was created at the end of Season 1, and Barry had to run up in it, and that's how they ended the episode. And in this episode, Season 2 finale, he saves his mother. Wow. Mind blown. Mind blown. So, I'm very excited to see what they do here. There's no telling. There's no telling what's going to happen here. My mind is just like, explosions, because I'm like, what's going to happen? I keep saying that, because I just don't know. I'm like, what did they just do? Why did they do this? It's a shocker, and I can't wait for Season 3. Next thing we have to talk about, I've been predicting this, and I recorded my reaction for the episode, so you'll be seeing my reaction tomorrow. Man, I was freaking out when I saw Henry Allen is Jay Garrick, and he had on the suit, he put on the helmet. Oh my god, I was losing my mind, and I'm so happy this was the case. And it was interesting that they didn't show Barry going to Earth 2 to save him. They just already had him in Star Labs and Earth 1 taking the mask off, and it's just, I love it so much. They made the original Flash. They made him Jay Garrick. They made him Jay Garrick. It's so freaking amazing. I love this so much. I can't say enough how much I love this. I love the fact that I was right. I'm so happy. Yes. Oh, I'm just so happy. Oh, the original Flash from the TV show in the 90s is now Jay Garrick. He is now officially Jay Garrick in the world somewhere. Oh my god, this is amazing. So, there is that. I can't wait to see if that plays into maybe Legends of Tomorrow, because he's a part of the Justice Society of America. I don't know, but I'm hoping we get to see more of Jay Garrick, aka Henry Allen, from not Earth 2. He's from another Earth completely. He was not from Earth 2. Interesting on that front there. I thought he'd be from Earth 2. He's actually not. So that was pretty cool. Awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is Zoom in this episode, and he kind of won in the end, except for what happened to him at the end with Time Wraiths, which was amazing. Like, oh my god, Time Wraiths, yes, it's Time Wraith. The Time Wraith is here to kill you. And it looked like it did kill Zoom, but I'm not really sure. But Zoom kind of won in the sense of that he really broke Barry down to the core. Like, he succeeded in making Barry kind of like him. I mean, Barry didn't ultimately kill Zoom. The Time Wraith, or two of them, they showed up and they took him. But essentially, Barry was so different and he was so revenge driven that it caused the team to put him away. So in a sense, Zoom kind of won. And what Zoom did ultimately caused Barry, like, Zoom's the reason why Barry went back in time to save his mother, because he lost his father. So Zoom kind of won in the end. Technically, to me, I think Zoom's overall been a better villain than the Reverse Flash. I mean, Reverse Flash killed his mother. Okay? Yes. Zoom took away his father in front of him, modern time, with the Flash, and he still couldn't save his dad. So overall, I think Zoom is a better villain because Zoom ultimately did change Barry. I mean, Reverse Flash, yeah, caused a lot of issues. Made, obviously changed his life when he was a little boy. Obviously changed his life and everything. But Zoom made Barry go 5 notches up. Like, it just got to the point where, like I was mentioning a few seconds ago, the team couldn't trust Barry. So it's, to me, Zoom won. Barry ultimately is going to, I hope, win, where this change he does, going back in time, saving his mother, will ultimately fix things and everything will be okay with his mother around. But I think that Zoom ultimately was an overall better villain, in my personal opinion. Now, there's obviously reasons why Reverse Flash is a better villain, but they both have their strong suits and their weaknesses. So there's that. The next thing I do want to talk about in this is actually the whole situation with Wally West and Jesse Quick. Because unfortunately, Jesse Quick and Harrison Wells, they go back to Earth 2, and Jay Garrick goes with them. And Wally West does not show any signs of powers, and neither did Jesse Quick in this whole episode. So, kind of a bummer, because they both got hit by the dark matter that evaporated Barry, sending him to the Speed Force. Didn't really, it kind of killed, I think it kind of killed him, not really, but I really thought that we were going to see some teasing or hinting, or maybe even see one of them become a speedster in this episode. And one of them is no longer in play. They're back in Earth 2, and we'll probably go back to Earth 2, so we'll probably see those characters again, maybe. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I was quite disappointed that we didn't get to see any Wally West or Jesse Quick in this episode in sense of speed. So I guess they held that off because they were going to go in this direction with the whole going back in time to save Mother. So maybe when Barry goes back into modern times, when he fast travels back to season 3, like the beginning of season 3, maybe Wally West is the speedster. Maybe he's the Flash. Maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe that's what they're going to do. That Wally West is going to be the Flash when he goes back in time, goes back into the, I call regular time, the modern time where he's from. Where he's currently at, where he kissed Iris. Maybe Wally West will be the Flash. And then that'll be a whole thing where we get Barry his speed back. And some people were speculating that Barry Allen, a.k.a. Grant Gustin, who plays him, was actually going to die tonight, and we're going to see Wally West become the Flash. I didn't believe that rumor, and I'm glad that's not true, because there's a lot more to tell with Barry. Especially what they did at the end there. Holy crap, there's a lot to tell. Especially after seeing that. And there's so many more stories they can do with Barry Allen, and they can just incorporate Wally West stories into Barry Allen. That's kind of what it was, because Zoom was a Wally West villain in a sense. So there you have it. So anyways, guys, that is my review. Overall, Season 2 has been a phenomenal season. I personally think Season 2 has been better than Season 1. Season 2 has had a lot more ups, not as many downs compared to Season 1. But Season 1 was great. It was fantastic. But The Flash Season 2 overall, a better season. Zoom was a fantastic villain, and I just love this season so much. And I cannot wait for Season 3. It's coming soon, being hopefully in early October. I'm hoping that's the case. Be early October, like this beginning of this year for Season 2. So I'm hoping that Season 3 is going to be here very, very soon, and I cannot wait to see what they do, because that ending, though. Hashtag that ending, though. So there you have it, guys. That's my review. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this episode. What did you think about overall Season 2? What are your thoughts about Henry Allen, Jay Garrick? And what are your thoughts about that ending? That ending, though. Hashtag. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching my review. Now I'm going to go and edit my reaction for the episode. Peace out.